Oh, hello there, and welcome to today's episode of Casual Couch Gaming with your host, Magnus Tsunami. Today, I'll be playing Donkey Kong Country Returns. Alrighty, so welcome to the first episode in Season 4 of Casual Couch Gaming. Now, just to let you guys know, I've never actually played Donkey Kong Country Returns, but I know that the story is very similar to how Donkey Kong Country started off, but they've changed it as well. So it seems like a volcano has erupted, allowing all these weird... What would you call them anyway? Would you call them like tiki monsters? I really wouldn't know what to call them. Anyway, it looks like they're descending down to the island. What agenda do they have here? Okay, so they're hypnotizing animals. What's the point? And why do they look like musical instruments with weird faces on them? And is it just me, or did the volcano spawn a head? Are they hauling all the bananas away? Yep. So, if you guys haven't already played Donkey Kong Country, the story goes that King K. Rool steals all the bananas from the Kongs, as in Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, and then Donkey Kong has to steal them back. So, in this version, it's those weird tiki masks. I really don't know what their agenda is, or why they stole the bananas, but I guess I will have to find that out later. Diddy Kong finds out and goes to chase them. Donkey Kong looks over the horizon to see them running off with their bananas, and he's met with a weird tiki mask. The tiki mask tries to hypnotize Donkey Kong, but it has no effect on him. Either he's too smart, or he's too stupid for it to have any effect on him whatsoever. That look on Donkey Kong's face is like, hey. I like you. And he beats the living crud out of that music mask dude. Oh, I love it. That was the funniest cutscene ever. So we're met with Donkey Kong, and this is an introductory level. You know, in the first Donkey Kong Country, you couldn't blow on little leaves. So they've added some really interesting mechanics here, such as, slamming down like that. And I know you could do that in Donkey Kong Country, but I love the graphics in this. They're so amazing. Like, it looks awesome. Gathering the first letter K out of Kong. I see that they've kept certain features from the original Donkey Kong Country series. And I love, because it sort of brings homage to the original Donkey Kong Country. And if you have a listen to the soundtrack, which I'll bump up in a moment, they've kept the original music from Donkey Kong Country, which is what I personally love, that they've brought this back in for this level. I don't know if they've done it for more levels, but the fact that they brought this back, I love it. I absolutely love it. I fell in love with the Donkey Kong Country series soundtrack. We've stunned the first one. What are these weird things in the distance? Okay. Oh! What the... What? We startled it. Okay. Screaming portals. Or screaming platforms. Jeez. I hope they didn't wet their bed screaming. Man, that's terrifying. I was like, imagine this. And then you fall down. Alright, and the weird tiki mask is flying in a weird boat. What the? Okay. Bye. It was nice knowing you. We flipped that bird. Well, see? There's another term to flipping the bird. Get it? Oh dear. Pretty easy level so far. Not much of a challenge. I wonder where Diddy Kong is though. Those weird balloon frogs. Now, those things are just weird. We deflated them like, well, a balloon. Hey, since when did frogs pop? Oh man, this game is all sorts of bizarre. This is what I love about, Nintendo. Sometimes they come up with really clever ideas for games. Whimsical, magical, but then there's stages that just make you want to tear your hair out. But so far, I'm really liking this Donkey Kong Country Returns. It's very colourful, it's very enjoyable so far. From what I'm seeing anyway. Life up, quick, get it, get it, get it. Yes, nice. How do we get that? Oh, aha, just like that. Now, I have played Donkey Kong Country before, so I think I've got the advantage here. And we're going to go around the long way to get this weird... They look like drums. You notice that? They look like drums. Ah, there's Diddy Kong. And we've hit the halfway mark. Nice. I wonder what power-ups Diddy Kong allows us. Oh, no. So Diddy Kong rides on your back. See, in the Super NES version, he was a separate playable character. And you could actually swap to him. He wasn't as powerful as Donkey Kong. But he was more fast. So we're hitting a decay switch, which allows a section of the background to come up. Oh, and a barrel drops out of nowhere. Okay, that's interesting. Where do we go now? Oh, nice. Okay, see, this is something new. The whole background, foreground thing, that definitely wasn't in the Super Nintendo version of Donkey Kong Country, and I quite like that because it adds a level of depth to the game. I personally like this. It's a pretty cool idea, honestly. And it almost makes me think that there's like staircases leading forward just here. I'm not sure if we could actually go down there, but it does give you a sense of 3D-ness, and I like that about this game. The fact that the barrels actually shoot you back into the foreground, that I thought was a pretty cool idea. Like, this whole game has a whole new depth to it, and I love it. They put a lot of thought into this game, and it definitely shows that they've done that. So, honestly, I think they've done an amazing job with this. Ooh, not enough height to get up there. Ooh, nice. More bananas. Oh, come on. Aha, this one. No, next one. That one. Yay. There we go. Nice, that's how you do it. So I wonder if we're going to be able to get all the puzzle pieces. We've got 5 out of 9 puzzle pieces. Where else are we going to find... What else? Ooh, I think we should have stayed up there. What are we missing? I have a feeling we've missed something. Oh, it's the letter G. How do we get that? I think we're close to the end of the level. How do we get that G? I think we're going to have to wait... Yeah, we're going to have to wait for one of those to spawn. Nope, not enough height. Ugh. I think we should have let them come forward a bit more. We're not going to be able to get the G at this rate. We're going to need to wait for one of them to respawn. Are they going to respawn? Can we use this, maybe? Well, there's the end goal. We can't float enough to get that. Maybe we'll go see if we can get one of those. Oh, to respawn. Now, they move very slowly. Ah, close, but we need to wait for them to move closer. What are you trying to do? Blow it to death? Are you trying to annoy it? Like, what's blowing on it going to do? It's like trying to blow on a LED candle. Donkey Kong doing a weird dance. He's dancing to the music. Dance. Well, man, I've got to admit, the music is pretty catchy. There we go. And a free life. Nice. So... that's the first level and the first episode of Donkey Kong Country Returns. I hope you enjoyed. Magnus.
Tsunami.